Rob blog, it's another Rob blog. It is a Rob blog, yes. It is my vlog, and I call it Rob blog because it is my blog, and I can call it what I like. Thank you so much for coming in today. Here we are in October. Scary Halloween is on the way. And, people talk about ghosts and witches and things like pumpkins. Well, what I thought I'd do in this Rob blog today is read you a little story of a pumpkin that I wrote. And this pumpkin's name is Wally the Pumpkin. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope everything's going well in your world. You're enjoying the autumn. And, just think, Halloween coming up and then bang, into Christmas. I mean, a lot of stores already have tons of Christmas stuff displayed, as happens every year. But I hope you're enjoying this time of the year, and of course things get really exciting as we get closer to the start of the Christmas season. And it's always a lot of fun. I enjoy that, and I hope you do too. So here is my story. Oh, and wait, I have a little picture here. Look at. Well, it's not a picture. Look at. Think about this when I read Wally the Pumpkin. The only thing is, my Wally doesn't have a pipe in his mouth. You see this? See that green pipe? No. So just think of Wally looking like this. And here's the story of Wally the Pumpkin. Once upon a time in a very small village out in the country, there was a pumpkin by the name of Wally. Well, he was a plump and round little pumpkin, like this, with bright orange skin and a smooth pumpkin-y surface. He lived in a pumpkin patch with his family and friends. Lots of peas, pumpkin, and patch. Well, one day, as the fall season began, Wally started to feel a little bit different. Well, he felt a very strange energy coursing through his veins, and he could hear the rustling of the leaves around him more clearly than ever before. And he even appreciated the wonderful color palette in the leaves of the trees. Was Wally gay? Or did Wally simply enjoy Hugh Jackman's acting ability? Well, Wally would find out soon enough as he realized that he was no longer just a pumpkin, but he was a pumpkin who could go places. It's getting exciting, isn't it? At first, Wally was a little bit scared, and he was a bit confused. Well, he didn't know what was happening to him or how or what he was supposed to do. Should he leave the pumpkin patch and explore the world, or should he stay where he felt safe and at home? Well, as this thought passed through his pumpkin brain, he noticed that all the other pumpkins in the patch were smiling broadly and encouraging him to explore his newfound freedom of expression. Well, Wally decided he would make the most of this newfound freedom, and he set about writing a stage musical with lots of handsome men, all of them agile dancers with hot muscular bodies and beautiful sexy stage voices. Well, he explored the world around him, rolling around the pumpkin patch, feeling the cool breeze on his orange skin and the sun on his happy carved face. Well, he talked excitedly to the other pumpkins, encouraging them to audition for parts in his pumpkin musical. Well, they too were amazed at their newfound skills. Well, Wally was happy, but being a successful composer and playwright aside, well, he knew he was still just a pumpkin, and all too soon he'd simply rot away. Right then and there, at that moment, Wally decided to leave his theatrical career behind him, and saying goodbye to his pumpkin friends, he rolled out of the pumpkin patch, looking for new adventures and new places to explore and even new friends to meet. Eventually, Wally met and fell in love with a handsome pumpkin named Wendell. Well, they spent their days together laughing and dancing and designing pumpkin clothes in their very own pumpkin patch. Then one nice warm afternoon, Wendell and Wally adopted 2 baby pumpkins, and now they were finally happy. However, ladies and gentlemen, a pumpkin is still a pumpkin. And when the fall season was over, It was time for Wally, Wendell, and the adopted pumpkins to go and rot. While realizing that he had been truly content, having lived a very full and happy life, Wally simply smiled, knowing that he would always be remembered as the pumpkin who enjoyed life one beautiful sunny autumn. Now, the story was a little gay perhaps, but both Wally and Wendell were satisfied with that. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of Wally the Pumpkin. Look at little Wally here. Isn't he cute? Look at him. I hope you enjoyed my story of Wally the Pumpkin today, and hope you have a great day. And thank you so much for tuning in to my Raw blog. And remember to tune in to my radio stations, Swish, the Island's Golden Classics, and Starlight, well, Island Bright. And you can go to Swish, SWISSSH.ca, and you can listen to them right there. But there's many, many other places. Just Google Swish, SWISSSH, and you'll see all kinds of places where you can listen to Swish and do the same for Starlight. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the story about the lovely pumpkin Wally. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my...
Rob, oh, Rob, oh, Rob, oh, Rob, oh, Rob, oh, Rob.